What up, guys? Digital Slang. Welcome back. Today, the Earfun Air Pro, another pair of earbuds from Earfun. These are going to be the successors to the Earfun Air. Really good pair of earbuds I reviewed a while back on the channel. The next best thing here, ANC ambient mode, all for 80 bucks. And right now on Amazon, there's a 10% coupon, so you can get them for a little cheaper. Stem style design here on these earbuds, so it might not be for you. If you don't like the stem style, you're not going to like these. Very sleek and modern looking earbuds with the stem style. Let's get into it. We'll take a look at the packaging really quick. You can see here, very nice packaging. It is the magnetic lid on here that opens up. So very nice packaging with Earfun. Inside of the box, small, medium, and large silicone tips. It does come installed already with the medium silicone tips. USB Type-C to charge, always a good thing. And pretty much at this point, right, everything should have USB Type-C. Apple, better sound, better life, Earfun Air Pro. So paperwork, we'll throw that to the side. Let's take a look at the actual earbuds. Again, futuristic design on here. I like the case. It's not a very big case. It is a black finish on it with their branding up top and USB Type-C on the back. Now, this does not support wireless charging. Let's take a look at them and then we'll go through all of the specs. You can see one LED light here on the inside. You do have your reset button as well on the inside. And if we take these out, you can see very modern looking pair of earbuds here. Kind of stealthy-ish, right? They do have that futuristic look to it, and I like it. You can see the Earfun branding on the front of each earbud. And again, the silicone tips in here, I do like how these look. Now, specs on these earbuds: Bluetooth 5.0, IPX5 water and dust resistant. So, don't submerge them in water or you probably will destroy them, but they are water resistant. You can run in them, you can sweat in them and work out in them if you want to. Now, again, no wireless charging on here, which is a little disappointing that we don't get wireless charging on these earbuds. But battery life on here is pretty good. With ANC off, you're going to get around 9 hours and about 32 total with the case. And with ANC on, you're going to get about 7 hours and 25 total with the case. So pretty good battery life on these earbuds. There are 6 mics on here for crystal clear call quality, 10mm composite drivers, in-ear detection, so when you take one out, it will pause, and when you put it back in, it will play. And again, touch controls that do not control everything, so no volume control on here, no backtrack, and you do have, we'll go through the controls as I get into the video, and I'll show you how they work. Now, of course, to connect, you're just gonna go into your Bluetooth settings, connect them like you normally would connect anything that is Bluetooth. You can see I'm already connected here. The Earfun Air Pro, we'll throw them in, we'll talk about fit, and then we'll get into all the normal stuff that we talk about. First thing we're gonna talk about is fit. How do they fit in my ears? They're very comfortable for me. And again, this is going to be different for all of us. We all have different shapes and sizes of ears. But to get that good seal, change out your silicone tips and it will help. But as far as fit-wise, they're not heavy earbuds at all. So fit-wise, I like them. They're fine for me. No issues whatsoever. So I like how they fit. I like how they look. For me, these earbuds are a really good pair. So now we're going to talk about sound quality on these guys. If you like bass, you are really going to like these. These are bass heavy earbud, but saying that, they do not take away from the mids and the highs. I would like a little more when it comes to the mids and the highs. And even on an iPhone, you can do that. You can pull some out if you really want to. So in settings on an iPhone, you can go in, you can go down to music in settings, general settings, go to music, scroll down to EQ, and you can pull some more mids out, you can pull some more highs out, you can even get a little more bass if you want a little more pop, a little more bass. So right now you can see all of the settings in here and they do give you a little bit more. I'm not saying it's gonna make a huge difference, but I can pull some more highs out of these earbuds if I wanted to. Even in hip hop, I'll get a little more high. If I go down, there's a treble boost. So you can adjust it a little bit, right? These sound great right out of the box. And the bass is fantastic on here. Sounds really good. It's got that rumble to it, that thump, right, that I love. And even saying that, it doesn't take away from the mids and highs. I would just like a little more of the mids and highs. You can tell that a little more would even bring up that sound quality a little bit. And in this app, in this settings for music, I can get that. So these things, when I put this on treble boost or hip hop has kind of been my favorite, they sound really good. You guys are gonna like how these sound. Really good pair of earbuds. If you like bass, you're gonna love them. And even if you want a little more highs and mids, you can pull that out in the EQ on an iPhone. And I'll check. I'm not sure if it has it on Samsung device. I'll have to look. But sound quality on these guys, really, really good. Now, let's talk about latency. I haven't experienced any latency. I watched Netflix videos, YouTube videos, of course, all day long, and I haven't had any problems. There is no gaming mode or low latency mode on here, so heavy gaming, you might experience a little lag, but I did try like Asphalt Racing, Call of Duty, and it was fine. No problems there. So sound quality, latency, good to go. Let's go in and we're gonna talk about touch controls. Now, touch controls on here, I'll go back out and I'll play some music just so you guys can see how the touch controls work. Now, real quick, before we get into the touch controls, I just wanted to bring up one more thing with sound quality on here. Volume-wise, these things are more than loud enough. You guys know I like a lot of volume and I like to be able to dial it down more than enough on here, even for somebody that likes excessive volume, which probably isn't really that healthy, but that's what I like, right? I like to be able to dial it down, find that sweet spot, and then zone out into my music. Volume on these things, very good. Now, touch controls on here, again, there is no volume control and there is no backtrack, which is a little disappointing, but I'll show you how they work. So if we play some music on the right earbud, if you double tap, it will pause. And if you double tap again, it will play, and that's also how you answer into the phone call. And if you triple tap, it's gonna go to the next track, and that's it for the right earbud. That's all you can do. And on the left earbud, if you triple tap, it will scroll through ANC, noise cancellation, and off, 3 different modes, basically. And if you double tap, it will bring up Siri or your voice assistant, whatever it is you're using, Google Assistant, whoever it is, and that's it. That's all we have for touch controls. So unfortunately, we don't have full access to everything, which is, you know, a little disappointing. I would like more. There's no single tap, right? So they could have implemented something with the single tap. We could have had some volume control, or at least going back to the previous track. Whatever it is, there was room for more. And maybe in the future, in a firmware update or something, we can get that, but we'll see. Now let's do a mic test. We'll do a mic test in a quiet room, and then I'll turn some crowd noise on, and we'll see how the mic sounds with some crowd noise. So let's go. What up, guys? The Earfun Air Pro, another really good pair of earbuds from Earfun, just quality earbuds. They make quality things, one of the big 4 in my opinion. How's the mic sound? All right, guys, now we are in a crowded room, a crowded environment, a little crowd noise going in the background. Hopefully the mic, 6 mics on here, so hopefully these are doing a really good job of blocking out some of the outside noise, giving us some crystal clear call quality. Let me know. How's the mic sound? Next, I want to talk about ANC and ambient mode. Now, ANC and ambient mode on here are kind of mid-range, right? It does do, ANC, we'll talk about ANC first. It does do a good job at blocking out a lot of that low-end sound, but low-end rumblings, but it's not, you can't compare it to the more expensive earbuds. This is middle of the pack, right? Mid-range. I think it's rated for like 32 decibels or something around that area. So mid-range, you're going to take some of the noise out, not all of that low-end rumbling, but for what it is supposed to be, it does work very well. And the same goes with ambient noise. It's going to allow you to hear some of that outside noise. It's going to bring some in. It's not digitally sounding, and it does do a good job for what it is. Again, think price point on here. That's what you're getting when it comes to ambient sound and ANC, but overall it does work very well for what it is. So look, the Earfun Air Pro, definitely a better option now than the Earfun Air, and these are still really good, just no ANC and ambient noise on here. But the Earfun Air Pro do a fantastic job. You know, they've upgraded version of the Earfun Airs with ANC and ambient mode. Sound quality on here is great, especially if you like bass, but even if you want a little more of your highs, you can pull that out if you wanted to. Touch controls, a little disappointing there, right? Cons on these, touch controls are a little lacking and no wireless charging. But other than that, for the price, they're a really good pair of earbuds. Earfun Air Pro, guys, that's it. I'll be back soon. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back soon. Peace.